Saiara is a modern musical romance that merges the intensity of youthful love with haunting melodies and the artistry of storytelling. The film introduces Krish Kapoor, Ahan Pandey, a brooding, ambitious songwriter-musician, who lives for his music and the raw honesty it demands. Opposite him is Vani Batra, Ainik Pada, a disciplined lyricist still finding her voice after a heartbreak. Their creative partnership eventually turns into an intimate relationship, an emotional bond that promises solace but also opens wounds. The narrative begins in media-resonant fashion. Vani, jolted by a cancelled wedding and emotional betrayal, retreats from her world. She finds an internship in music journalism where she meets Krish, a musician struggling with fame and inner conflict. He is volatile, driven, and when the two channel their emotional pain into songwriting, their chemistry transcends lyrics. Scenes of long studio sessions, spontaneous music collaborations, and private rehearsals form the emotional texture of their coming together. Visually, Saiara paints its narrative in moody hues, desaturated cityscapes, nighttime recording studios, and rain-soaked streets occasionally piercing through with a teal-golden glow. Vikas Sivaraman's cinematography highlights stages and city lights with careful framing, while live concert sequences, full of buzzing crowds, camera flashes, and heartfelt performances, imbue the film with kinetic energy and nostalgic spark. Ahan Pandey's debut feels effortless. He captures Krish's duality, the swagger of a rising star and the vulnerability of a man grappling with grief and expectation. His expressive quiet moments, pausing mid-song, rehearsing chords alone, or retreating backstage, speak more than monologues. Vani's counterpart, Ainik Pada, anchors the film. She exudes quiet strength. Her reflections on love, memory, and art often felt more piercing than flashy scenes. Her changing tone, from hesitant lyricist to emotional catalyst, resonates on screen. The supporting characters, family members, bandmates, and industry technicians, are sketched in scenes that add warmth and context without detracting from the central relationship. Though not heavily fleshed out, they offer glimpses of Krish's roots and Vani's past, grounding their arcs in lived experiences. Music, undeniably, is the soul of Saiara. Composers including Mithun, Tanishq Bagchi, Fahim Abdullah, Rishabh Kant, and Sachet Parampara deliver a soundtrack that embodies heartbreak, hope, and recovery. The title track, Saiara Re, is central to the story's emotional ridge, a haunting anthem that threads the narrative together as Krish performs it again and again, in search of Vani's presence. Other tracks like Barbad, Tum Ho To, and Humsafar evoke melancholy and longing. They are integrated seamlessly, playing during creative highs, heartbreaks, and moments of revelation. The first half of the film moves at a measured pace, focusing on character chemistry and the subtle rise of Krish's career through social media, collaborations, and live shows. It breathes in the music, letting lyrical montage sequences and bond-building studio moments linger. As Krish goes viral and his success burgeons, Vani's health becomes a looming undercurrent revealed only gradually, creating a bittersweet texture. Midway, the tone shifts sharply. A tragedy strikes, raw, sudden, and transformative. Krish's world spirals, and so does the screenplay. This phase feels more urgent, emotional yanked, as grief overrides melody. Krish channels his pain into the music he and Vani co-created, sharing songs that turn personal heartbreak into universal solace. The emotional tension crescendos with Krish searching for Vani, performing the title song across venues, and chasing viral cues. The climax occurs amid reunion and rediscovered memory. Vani, whose illness obscures her past, reconnects with Krish through shared memories, cricket games, studio duets, poetic lines they once wrote together. That slow reconnection brings emotional payoffs that justify the storytelling shifts. Their final scene, quiet, intimate, hopeful, leans into love as an act of creative faith. At about 2 hours and 30 minutes, the film takes its time. Some scenes, especially in the first act, feel stretched, and narrative subplots like Krish's ex or bandmates go underexplored. Yet overall, the pacing supports evolving emotion, from flirtation to love, grief to resolution. Saiara feels less like a blockbuster and more like a sincere confession. It doesn't aim to reinvent romantic drama but seeks to evoke it through melody, mood, and connection. Emotion lives in silence, spaces between chords and lyrics, not in spectacle. Its appeal lies in music that lingers, in new faces who feel authentic, and in heartbreak that refuses to go quietly. Ultimately, Saiara is a heartfelt romance for music lovers and those who believe in the power of song to heal. It tells the story of two artists searching for each other in love, grief, and memory, and finding hope even when voices falter.
Hope you like the video. See you with another interesting video. Bye then, signing off from Black and Blank.